to talk about the housing market forecast for 2023, the best place to start is 2022. The housing market has been defined by two key factors, that is inflation and rapidly rising mortgage rates. Let's start with taking a look from this quote from June of 2022 from Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve. And I think this really sets the stage for what the Federal Reserve was about to do this year.
I would say if you're a home buyer, somebody or a young person looking to buy a home, you need a bit of a reset. We need to get back to a place where supply and demand are back together, and where inflation is down low again, and mortgage rates are low again.
So let's address what everyone has had their eye on, and that's mortgage rates. I believe that 2022 was defined by mortgage rates. This is a look at the Freddie Mac 30-year fixed rate going all the way back to January of 2022. The big takeaway is that rapid rise, which has never happened before in one calendar year. Mortgage rates more than doubled this past year. So it's less about the number. It's also less about the fact that a little over a month ago, the mortgage rates ticked up over 7%. It's really about that rapid rise that has caused uncertainty, confusion, people in the market just saying, hey, I'm not ready to jump in. And that has had an impact on the balance of the housing market. It has slowed buyer demand and it has slowed the pace of sales. And that's really what we've been looking at throughout 2022. As we start to think about what's ahead for this year in 2023, mortgage rates are really hard to project. It's all about inflation. We're going to continue to watch inflation. And as inflation is high, mortgage rates tend to be high. But as we're starting to see the signs of that potentially turning, we want to know where mortgage rates are going to go. What the experts are saying right now, if you look at Freddie, Fannie, MBA, and NAR, and average those together, roughly somewhere between 6 and 6.5% this year. So starting about where we are right now, possibly ticking down if inflation starts to come down too. The reality of it is, it's less about the number and it's more about the market looking for stability, looking for mortgage rates to level out. Now, whether that's somewhere between 5.5 or 6.5, the goal is for mortgage rates to stabilize. We certainly aren't talking about the record lows that we saw for the past 2 years, but we shouldn't be talking about rapid acceleration either. As inflation starts to turn, that's what we are going to be looking for to see what happens with mortgage rates. Once inflation lowers and mortgage rates come down, we will see more buyers come back into the market. So what is the overall takeaway? It is all about inflation. The market is looking for stability in 2023. We're looking for mortgage rates to stabilize and become more predictable. We're watching the economic drivers around us as we're still seeing demographic demand that is going to drive the housing market forward. And we're truly excited because we have reached 50 subscribers. Woo! So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.